So Bootstrap is a CSS framework. So we can call it as a CSS framework. For every programming language, we used to have a framework. So let's say that for the .NET, we'll be having .NET framework. We used to call it as a framework. For PHP also, we'll be having different types of frameworks. And for CSS also, we have the frameworks. These are the Bootstrap is one of the CSS framework. And another one what we'll be having is for every programming language, we have a framework. So what is this framework, sir? You can say for JavaScript also, we have frameworks like Angular. These all things are called as frameworks only. So what is the use of this framework is, frameworks helps us to build the website very fast, to build the application very fast. So this comes with the commonly used methodologies and all those things. It comes with a pre-packaged thing, so that we can make use of those things, commonly logic, design patterns and all those things, and we can make our application to build very faster than the design time. So that is the main use of the framework. With the core programming language, we can develop the application, but frameworks gives us more advantage to develop the application very fast. So for example, let's say that let's open our previous code. I didn't remember, so this one, let's open the Visual Studio Code, the previous application which we have seen it, which we have developed. So basic e-commerce application we have did, right? If I try to open that one, okay, where that one gone? Yeah, open recent batch to CSS. So here in this batch to CSS, I don't know where we have did it, media.html or what? Price 200. I think this one only, I think, yeah. So if I try to open this page, let's open this page. Let's open this output. So before opening this output, let's go to the CSS. So this is our CSS which we have did it from the scratch onwards. If you observe this code, we are having some commonly used CSS, something like margin 0 pixel, which we are using in random places. We are using margin 0 pixel. So that means we are duplicating our code. So in 3 places we have written. So instead of having this one, we can write something like .m-0 or anything. So whatever the thing you want. So this is nothing but a margin 0 pixel. So I can keep this class m-0, and now I can remove these all the things for body. So for body I can remove. Why this one is not removing? Okay, still the extensions are loading. So I can remove for body, and I can apply directly here for the body. Class is equal to m-0. So like this, in the header in the header h1, I can apply this class is equal to m-0, and here also we can remove this margin 0 pixel. So like this. So here also, one second. Wait, what happened to my control button? It's working, I think. I don't know what happened. I don't know, my control button is not working. I'll delete it now manually. So here header h1, yeah, now it's working. Okay, my batteries became weak, I think. Saving also is not happening. Control, okay, see, slowly it is. So here I can write for the nav-ul class is equal to m-0, like this. So wherever we have removed it, we can use this class m-0, so that we have decreased some of the CSS, commonly used CSS. For example, let's say that padding 10 pixel comma 0 pixel. So these things, so many places we are trying to use it. So this one also we can make it as a separate class, and this class we can use it for whatever the HTML element we wanted, we can use it. By this we can reduce cost of the CSS. We can reduce it, so then it will go on decrease. So that means whatever the common CSS we are trying to write, color black, color white, color red, max width 100%, padding 10 pixel, border 1 pixel, margin 10 pixel. So these are all the commonly CSS which we will be using more often. Border bottom, padding 10 pixel, text align center. So these things all we will be using more often. width 100%, display inline block, display flex. These are all the CSS we'll be using more often. So for every selectors, if you go on using that one, the CSS files will become more large, it will become large. In order to overcome this one, so we will write our own custom CSS, something like, so if you want the flex means d-flex, I will use this one. So this class is responsible for applying the flex. Okay, so wherever you want this one, so there is no need to write again display flex, you can apply this class directly. So like this, we will be having some certain things. So border black, so you'll be having another class border black, so that you will be having the predefined border 1 pixel solid black, you can apply it. So wherever you want to apply the border 1 pixel, you can use this class. So if I want to have color black means color red means I can use a class color red, and here I will be having color red. So wherever I want this color, I can use this class. I can use this class color red instead of applying this color red to each selector. So like this, we can have some set of predefined common CSS writing in a separate classes, and these classes we can use it in our HTML. So this reduces our CSS more. So for this implementation in our real-time projects, each company has their own set of predefined structure code. They will be having their things, so which they will be using in all the projects. Sometimes some people will not be having this type of pre-structured these things. So this gives us at the starting, this gives us more pain, but going on, the project maintenance will become very easy. So the same thing does Bootstrap also does the same thing only. So it will comes with a powerful extensible feature packed front-end toolkit. These kind of reusable CSS and all those things we can these Bootstrap will provide us those type of things and all the CSS things. So we can make use of this Bootstrap and we can develop the application. So I have shown you a little bit of common CSS only, but Bootstrap comes with a way long list of common CSS. So using this Bootstrap provided classes and all those things, if you develop the application, there is no need for us to write the extra CSS code. So there will be no need for us to write the CSS file also. Basic things only will be writing the CSS file. CSS file will be drastically reduced. So that is the use of this Bootstrap. So we have so many competitors with this Bootstrap also. So not only the Bootstrap is not only the only one which we will be using in the CSS framework. So there are so many competitors. So whichever is feasible for us, we can use it. Out of these things, what I can say is Bootstrap is one of the more popular ones. So that is the reason we are explaining the Bootstrap. So now let's go on to the version. So the current version right now it is running is the 5.2. Okay, 5.2 is the current version it is running. So Bootstrap 5 is the current version it is running. We also have the older versions also, like Bootstrap 3, 4 also, 4 and all versions. 3 also we are having. So 2 I don't know. So this one when it was released. So 3 I know. 4, so when we are working, we started 4 was just got introduced. 4 and this is the 5 which was going this 2. I never used this 2 thing. So I think this is the first version of this, I think. Okay, so this is the first. Is no longer officially supported. So right now we are using the current trending only. We'll use it. So these are the things. Now let's go on to the docs. What this Bootstrap will be having. So we understood about this one. Bootstrap is a powerful. So why we need to use the why we need to use this Bootstrap framework? So we understood the thing. So the commonly used CSS and all those things will be provided by the Bootstrap, so that there is no need for us to write those all the mi-10, those all things. There is no need for us to write it. So Bootstrap already comes with a package those things, and we can make use of those classes. That is the main thing. Now here so this is our index. So he's telling that how to create an index.html file. So how to include the Bootstrap and all those things he is telling. So there are different ways how we can install the Bootstrap in our application. So how we can install our Bootstrap is download thing. Let's go to the download. One is the compiled CSS and the JS file. So here you can directly click on this one. Automatically you can able to download this file, CSS files and all those things, and you can make use of this one. So you can download this one and you can use it, or otherwise you can directly compile all. You can directly download the SAS compiler. These all things will come. You can directly download this one, or otherwise with the CDN also you can do it. So download means nothing. What you can do is, so directly you can click on the download. Here you will be able to see the, there is this one, show in folder. Where is the folder gone? Show in folder. I have pressed it, right? Yeah. Where is that one? Yeah. So now here we are having the folder. Let's copy this folder. Let's right click and copy it. Otherwise, I think my control is not working button. Yeah. Let's go to our D. Where is our project? I think batch 2. Yeah, batch 2. And here we will create a new folder. New project we will create. CSS Bootstrap. So this is our new project. And here we can paste this one. And here I am extracting these files. Maybe the folders are looking a little bit small, I think. So, okay, bear with me. I will come out of this folder. So just I have created, so I have downloaded these all the things. Let's open this one in the Visual Studio Code so that you can able to see very clearly. So what are the files we got it? Let's try to see. Yeah. Let's remove this one or previous one. So here we are able to see it, right? So this is our Bootstrap folder which we have downloaded from the website. So here we will be having two folders, that are CSS and the JS file. JS file is a different thing, so which provides us with the components and all those things. We'll discuss later afterwards when the JS is completed. So we will be not dealing more with the JS, these Bootstrap things. So we'll be having our own set of libraries and all those things. We'll see those things. So here these are the different types of features that are available in the Bootstrap. So if you want only one feature, grid feature only, if you want means you can include this CSS file. Or otherwise, if you want another thing, reboot means resetting the CSS. So if you want utilities and all those things means, so whichever the feature you want it, you can use those CSS file. Or otherwise, if you want complete Bootstrap features means you can include this bootstrap.css file. So let's go into this one. I will rename this folder as Bootstrap, not dist and all those things. Will it be renamed? So afterwards I will create index.html. Index.html. I am creating index.html file, and here we'll be having HTML. So HTML. So this is our thing, and we need to include the Bootstrap file. So where it is located? So this is the bootstrap.css file. So here I can write link, we can write it, and href. So where it is located? It is located in the Bootstrap CSS. So I want all the features of the Bootstrap, so I will be using bootstrap.css. So this is the file which we can use it, and this is the min file. So min file means everything will be compressed in this one. So we can use bootstrap.min.css or bootstrap.css file also. This is a source file. So these are the different types of features. So if you want a particular feature in the Bootstrap means you can include that feature only, so that you can reduce the CSS for the Bootstrap. If you want all the features means you can include this bootstrap.css. So this is one. This is how we will be installing in the way. The another way of installing is, so these two are one and the same only. So you can have the SAS files and all those things. These are pre-compilers. These are examples how to download it. Or otherwise, if you don't want to download these all the folders and all those things, if you don't want means you can directly copy the CSS file, so which is provided here, and you can directly paste it. So there is no need of downloading this all folder and placing. Directly you can paste this link file. So this is a script file Bootstrap. There is no need for us, and you can directly place this link. So this one is nothing but it was the Bootstrap is hosted in some other places, and we will be making use of that link. So here you'll be able to see all the CSS. Okay. So this is hosted in some other place, and we are making of this absolute URL. So this is an absolute URL with a domain name and all those things we are getting. So wherever we want to use it, we can use it without any problem. So this is a CDN, content delivery network, we'll call it as. So this one is hosted in another website, another server. So we are making use of that one. So whatever the version you want to change it, you can change the version number here. So if you want 5.1 means you can change the 5.1, automatically 5.1 will be loaded. So this is the benefit of this one. And another way of installing this Bootstrap is through the package managers. So every programming languages we have a different types of package managers. For .NET we have a NuGet package manager. For the Node we will be having an NPM package manager. For Ruby we will be having a RubyGem package. For PHP we will be having Composer. So this is for NuGet. So every programming language they have their own package managers. So when you work with the programming languages you will be able to understand this one. So through using these package managers also we can install this Bootstrap. So almost all the libraries or all the what I can say, the third-party libraries will using any of this third-party this one package managers only. Package manager means package is nothing but a library. Bootstrap is a library or a framework or a package. We can say it as a package which manages the package. So which manages the package means it will manage those packages. So when to download, where to download, from where I need to get, what is the version I need to download. So those all the management will be taken care by the package managers. There is no need for us to download these all the files, these all the files and all this. Now here we have installed Bootstrap 5.2.1. Tomorrow 5.3.1 comes means again I need to delete this entire folder and I need to download it again. I need to paste it again here. So these all manual work where and all those things will be maintained by the package managers. There is no need for us to maintain these all things. Automatically when you try to install it, automatically it will be installed. So through the package manager how we can install is, first we need to initialize the project. So this is the Node.js. Actually this one is all comes out of the JavaScript, right? As Node.js is also a JavaScript, we can use the npm package manager. Previously we used to have for HTML CSS separate package managers like Bower and all those things. Right now we are not using only one package manager, that is Node package manager only we are using. So here for initializing this one we need to use npm init. First we need to initialize the package manager. So it will ask you some series of questions. So what is your package name? So package name is application name. So these are some series of questions it will ask you. So just go up with the default one only. So now the npm init is created. When the npm init has been successfully done, we used to get one file that is nothing but a package.json file. Whatever the series of questions that has been asked, so this one is the answers and all those things are kept it as an object, JSON object. This is called as a JSON object. So this is the package.json file. So there is no need to there is no worry to remember these all things. We will discuss in frameworks when we are trying to learn it. So now we need to install the Bootstrap. Directly you can run the command npm install Bootstrap. That's it. So it will install the latest Bootstrap. Automatically it will fetch the latest Bootstrap and it will initialize it. It will download it. See, now it has installed the package manager, added 2 packages, everything is completed. So now if I go here, so what is the package it has downloaded is in the dependencies you will be able to see. The version it has downloaded is 5.2.1. Tomorrow any new version comes, here you can directly type 5.4.1 or 5.5.1 and directly you can run npm install. Automatically it will download all the dependencies required for this one. So where it has downloaded is, so you will be having a separate folder that is node modules. Inside these node modules you will be having a Bootstrap folder. The same thing comes here again, the CSS, same thing it has downloaded. So what we have downloaded here, the same thing got downloaded here also. So we can use this bootstrap.css directly instead of downloading like that. So this is another way of using. So these are the different ways how we can install the Bootstrap in our application. So this all Yarn is also a node package manager only. So this one was a Facebook one, and this one is a Node.js one. Ruby and all those things are different. So these all things we will not install. So that's it. These are the different ways how we can install the Bootstrap in the application. So now we have successfully installed the Bootstrap. So how we can check that whether Bootstrap is installed or not means, so you can go, hey, where is this one all? Yeah. So you can open this index.html. Now we have added the CDN and all those things, right? I can open with live server. Let's see whether it has been installed or not. Let's remove this one all. Why is it taking this much of time? Yeah. So now we have got it. So just check that whether in the inspect element, let's go to the inspect element, and we haven't written any content here. Just we are checking that whether Bootstrap is installed or not. So here you will be able to see the inspect element, and here when I go to the body and all those things, so these are all the CSS which are applied directly from the this one. What is that one? Bootstrap only. So now when I apply when I apply this one, see margin 8 pixel has been striked off. So this one is removed by the so this one is automatically applied by the user agent style sheet. So somewhere the Bootstrap has he removed this one, margin 0, this Bootstrap has removed. So these are all the CSS, there is no need for us to write. So font family, font size, font weight, font color, and all those things are automatically assigned by this one. So now when I try to write a line here, so div hello world. So if I try to write it here, and if I open it, so here you will be able to see the hello world at the top. I think I will zoom it. Yeah, here this is an hello world. So this is the first basic thing, whether the Bootstrap is installed or not, you will need to see. In the console also, you need to check that whether there is no any navigation errors or 404 errors. This is the 5 icon error generated by the live server. There is no need to consider it, but we should not get any 404 errors. And in the network, if you try to see, if I refresh this page, go to the all, and here you need to get a 200 status request. 200 means it's an OK, it's a submission request. So when you get 304 means it's a temporary redirect, and here this is the 200 is status OK, 200 is also OK, 101 is a different thing. So here, hey, why my system is getting on stuck? Yeah. So when I open this Bootstrap, in the response you will be able to see all the Bootstrap got downloaded here. So now the Bootstrap has loaded in my system. Now we can make use of this Bootstrap. So the different ways, in different ways you can download it. So this is how we will be installing the Bootstrap in our application. So the different ways. So this is the overall introduction of the Bootstrap and how to download the Bootstrap in our application. And then so we'll try to see about the what are the different contents involved and all those things. We'll try to see it.